What's up, Patriots fans? Welcome into Patriots Today by Chat Sports. You got your girl, Allie Barefoot here, and I was doing some browsing on X and on Google, and I found that PFF actually named 2 Patriots rookies to make an impact this season. And let me tell you, there's so many question marks on both sides of the ball here, even in the coaching staff, the front office, that it's bound to have some of these rookies break through and have a bigger year than some other rookies in the NFL. No surprise here, I'm talking about Ja'Lynn Polk and Drake Maye. Obviously, the top 2 picks in the NFL draft here for the New England Patriots. I'm going to break down what we've been seeing from Polk, what we've been seeing from Maye, and how they could actually have a phenomenal year in their first season in the NFL. But first things first, we are in third. We have a July-like battle all month long with Giants, Steelers, Patriots, and Vikings. And we are just slightly over Vikings, but we are way under Steelers and Giants. I need you guys right now, hit that thumbs up button. Do it every single video that comes out this month because I am not losing to Daniel Jones and the frickin' Giants. Will not happen. Hit that like button for me. All right, let's bring you back a couple of months here. The Patriots draft class, you had Drake Maye and then Ja'Lynn Polk. So immediately you got yourself a quarterback, which you needed, but then you gave him a top resource coming out of Washington, a national championship team. Caden Wallace, you're now starting to move right into your second biggest issue here, the offensive line. Same thing, Layden Robinson, back-to-back 2 linemen. Then you go back to Javon Baker, the touchdown maker. Another wide receiver to give Drake Maye. Marcellus Dial, I was actually pretty surprised they ended up taking a defensive player before they added possibly another offensive weapon here. But then they added Joe Milton III, who still is fighting for QB3, and Jaheim Bell, who's also trying to make a name for himself here at that tight end position. But here's what PFF had to say about these 2 rookies, and we're talking about Maye and Polk. With Jacoby Brissett in the building, the Patriots won't be pressured to start Drake Maye right away, which we knew, and we're okay with that. But when he does hit the field, Maye will be the Patriots' most important player on either side of the ball, and his fit in Alex Van Pelt's scheme can help him produce early. I mean, that's a high task to order. While Maye was a polarizing prospect, he has some of the most compelling raw talent of any QB to hit the NFL draft circuit over the past 5 years. Once again, there are high ceilings here. He can anticipate, work off script, hit tight windows, and the presence of Ja'Lynn Polk will allow him to play his way. So the whole point here is that, yes, Drake Maye has to be the most important rookie in the Patriots roster right now because he was the first draft pick, not to mention a top 3 pick. But then Ja'Lynn Polk being picked right after him was a beautiful scheme because Polk allows Drake Maye to be this phenomenal rookie. They gave him a wide receiver that has the exact same skill set that a wide receiver should have, matching up with the QB profile that fits Drake Maye. And let me tell you, Ja'Lynn Polk, I've loved what I've seen so far, but he has to have a big camp. And the reason why they're giving the wide receiver and the QB the top 2 most important rookies here for the Patriots is because there is no wide receiver 1. There is technically a QB1 in Jacoby Brissett, but Maye could also steal that away here at the NFL training camp. But here's why Polk has the opportunity to have a huge camp and solidify himself as the X factor and the wide receiver 1. Here's what Mike Reese had to say about Ja'Lynn Polk, what he did so far in the offseason minicamp and OTAs. Fellow rookie quarterback Drake Maye lofted a back shoulder fade to the right corner of the end zone, and the 6'1", 203-pound Polk snatched it despite tight coverage from undrafted rookie cornerback Mikey Victor and maintained possession as he crashed to the ground with officials ruling him inbounds. This was the most critical play that happened in minicamp. This caused controversy. The defense is saying he was out of bounds. The offense was saying he was in. But let me tell you who was at the forefront of all that. Drake Maye's pass, back shoulder pass to Ja'Lynn Polk. They fit each other's mold. And I'm calling it right now, Polk is going to be really, really good this season. I know, he's a rookie, Allie. You've never seen him in the NFL. I don't care. He's got the skill set. And if he does end up matching with Drake Maye as QB1 and wide receiver 1, it's going to be a good year on offense for the New England Patriots. Hell, I'm taking Ja'Lynn Polk in my fantasy football. That is how high I am on this kid. as we continue to dive deeper on what the Patriots wide receiver coach Tyler Hughes has to say about the rookie coming in, saying he has a really great work ethic and a process that he sticks to every single day. He's been good about that. And I think he has improvement. I think his improvement has come from learning our system and playbook and how his skill set fits into that. Because you got to think, Ja'Lynn Polk has been staying after practice every single day with Drake Maye. Not to mention he had 2 big boy touchdown catches in minicamp. And I know that last play there was he climbed the ladder on top of an undrafted cornerback. Okay, impressive, but let me see up against a top cornerback. Boom. He does it against Christian Gonzalez, climbs the ladder, secures the ball, and scores a big boy NFL touchdown. And I get it. It's just shells. We're not in full pads just yet. But the skill set's there. The X's and O's is there for him to be a top wide receiver rookie in this year. But my question to you is, crystal ball time. How many yards will Polk have during his rookie season? I had a former question out on one of my mailbags here asking me, are we going to have an 1,000-yard receiver? I'm not sure, and I'm not saying Polk is going to be that 1,000-yard receiver, but I could see him being the top receiver here for the New England Patriots moving forward if Bourne, if Douglas, if Osborne don't seek that task and don't work well with Drake Maye or Jacoby Brissett. Comment how many yards you think Polk's going to have during his rookie season in the comment section below. And let me tell you guys about this great deal going on right now at Fanatics. You're going to get this hat and shirt combo 40% off. If you guys are looking for something to rock for 4th of July and for the month of July, because I spend my time at the beach, I spend my time eating barbecues, eating hot dogs, going to baseball games, you can wear this right now at Fenway. I think it would look phenomenal. A blue shirt, a gray hat, won't show the sweat stains, I promise. Chatsports.com/New England Combo is going to get you this beautiful piece, 40% off. I'm going to get one for myself. I already ordered my Patriots gear too, using the Fanatics link. I got myself a long sleeve, a short sleeve. I'm ready to go summer and fall. If you guys want to wear a hat, I don't look very good in hats, I'm going to be honest. Go to chatsports.com/New England Combo. That's who you guys are going to get your hands on this sweet piece for 40% off. Let's talk a little bit more about Drake Maye here. I know I've been talking about him a lot because there is a lot riding on this kid to have a phenomenal year. But, like they said previously, they don't have to start him if he's not ready. Training camp will show us if he's ready. I think he is ready. But Bridget Condon of NFL Network, here's what she had to say about Drake Maye and his skill set going into training camp. She said, there's no need to rush Drake Maye. I'm talking with people around the Patriots organization. They kind of feel the same way. There's nothing that Drake Maye has shown so far during camp that says we absolutely have to have this guy out week 1. And I made this a point in my last video talking about Jacoby Brissett and Drake Maye. I said if Jacoby plays just as well as Drake Maye in training camp, Jacoby will be QB1. The only way I think Drake Maye starts week 1 is if he just excels in training camp and shows them something they were not expecting or shows them the skill set that Jacoby does not have. There is no doubt Maye will make the biggest impact of any rookie on the Patriots this season at some point. But there is still more growing to do. Like Bridget said, there's nothing just yet that is making the Patriots go, we have to have him in our backfield week 1. And in my opinion, my biggest concern here for Drake Maye, just like any rookie out there, it's interceptions and decision-making. He is an athlete. He is mobile. I love that about the 6'4", 200-pound quarterback that we could have in the backfield here. And when you look around the league, Caleb Williams, he's struggling with interceptions. J.J. McCarthy, he's struggling a lot with interceptions. The only rookie that looks absolutely ready for week 1 is Jaden Daniels, and he went 1 pick higher than Drake Maye. I know that Drake Maye has had some bad interceptions in his time at University of North Carolina. In fact, the last 2 seasons that he played there, he had 16 total interceptions. That's why it's a big concern for me. Why? Because that's the ACC. You're now in the NFL with top cornerbacks, top safeties, top defensive players that are going to pick you off. Not to mention, still not having that left tackle keeps me up at night because he's going to have very, very little time to possibly throw out of the pocket. I really predict most of his throws are unfortunately going to have to be on the run, which, believe it or not, Drake Maye is actually very good at. All right, here's my last question for you guys today before I wrap up today's show. What does Drake Maye need to work on to be a top NFL rookie? Not on the Patriots, but in this league. We've already seen Jaden Daniels having a phenomenal rookie camp. We've seen Caleb Williams struggling, but he's still doing fine. J.J. McCarthy, he's struggling. So what does Drake Maye need to do to stand out? Comment in the section below. And like I said, hit that like button for me. We are in a battle with Vikings, Steelers, and Giants, and I do not want to lose. Hit that like button for me, and as always, subscribe.